Okay, this is serious. Is this style craft's last chance to avoid going bust? Join me now as we finally say goodbye. Only on Barber News.
Oh, crying. I'm really just a dickhead, I'm really just a dickhead. Don't act like you don't know me. This camp deserve a trophy. Baby, they know me straight. They're the most crying in history. Power potent, go show up. The scammer clippers blow up. It's bossy, oh crying. 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 Bossy, oh crying.
Alright guys, let's talk about something that's been on my mind. 360. You know who I'm talking about, no need for intros. He had a moment, a real moment, where he could have been one of the biggest names out there. The talent was there, the fans were there, the momentum was there. But what happened? His ego, straight up. Instead of seizing the opportunity, reaching out, collaborating, and growing his brand, he hid behind the screen, avoided conflict, avoided risk, like he knew deep down that his fame wasn't built to last. It felt like he just rode a wave of luck and hoped it would never end. But we all know how that story goes. That kind of success gets old real fast. And now, he's trying to make a comeback. I'll give him credit for the effort, but here's the thing. The company backing him is also on the decline. So it's like two sinking ships trying to save each other. Not exactly the comeback story of the year, right? Honestly, 360 could have been a millionaire by now if he just played his cards right and saw the bigger picture. He had fans, people really rooting for him, but he ignored it. And now, I don't know if there's any way to turn it around. What do you guys think? Am I being too harsh, or do you agree? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. So, the Scamma brand seems desperate right now, doesn't it? Let's break this down because there's a lot to unpack here. First off, we've all heard the stories. Scamma's clippers and trimmers literally exploding. That's not some rumor either. It's a fact. If you dig around on YouTube, you can even find a legit news channel report about one of their trimmers blowing up. The craziest part? The news team reached out to Scamma, gave them a chance to explain themselves, and nothing. Total silence. They didn't even try to defend their reputation. Now here's where it gets even messier. These same machines are being used by over 20 other brands, and guess what? They're all having the exact same issue. Explosions, returns, and refunds. It's killing their profits. And let's be real, barbers around the world are sick of this. Who wants to risk their tools blowing up mid-haircut? It's completely understandable that people don't want to mess with that. So now I feel like Scamma is scrambling. They're digging deep, trying to figure out how to fix this, and honestly, it's starting to look a little desperate. The wild part is, nobody at Scamma has ever been a barber. They don't get it. They don't know what barbers actually need, and now they're crying out for help. But the big question is it too late? Can they really regain trust at this point, or is the damage already done? This might be their last chance, and I don't know if they've got what it takes to pull it off. What do you guys think? Is there any saving Scamma, or are they officially done for? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm really curious where you all stand on this one. So, Scamma has made a 360 edition clipper. And we need to talk about this because there's more to it than meets the eye. First things first, we all know Scamma doesn't have their own factory. Their clippers and trimmers, they're not even theirs. They come from a company called MRD, and Scamma just slaps their stickers on them and calls it a day. Believe it or not, that's the truth. I'm sorry if this comes as a surprise to you, but that's the reality. Now here's the interesting part. They've released a 360 limited edition clipper. And honestly, if they had done this years ago, I'd be the first to say it was a genius move. The timing would have been perfect when their brand still had some respect in the game, but they didn't. Why? Because they didn't care. They didn't care about barbers or building a real community. For them, it was always about profit. Always. Now, with sales plummeting and a reputation in shambles, they're desperate. They're banking on this 360 edition to save them. But here's the kicker. This clipper has already been out for months under the MRD brand, and it costs a fraction of the price. So, what's really new here? A sticker? A limited edition tag? They're trying to repackage something we've already seen and act like it's revolutionary. And let's address the elephant in the room. Are we just supposed to cheer them on now? Are we supposed to forget that this is the same company that never spoke out about their exploding clippers? Do they think we, as barbers, are stupid? And 360? Why are you representing a company like this? A company that's ignored real safety issues and left barbers worldwide hanging. I want to hear your thoughts on this one because this is serious. Are you buying what Scamma is selling? Or is this just another empty move to save face? Let me know in the comments. I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys on this. Please take this serious. Let's take a moment to appreciate a real clipper brand. How about the fastest growing clipper brand in the world? All right, let's have a real conversation here. Is it fair to call out brands for what they do, or should we just keep quiet and let it slide? I want your honest opinion on this because this isn't just about me. It's about all of us in the barbering community. And let me ask you this. Should I dig deeper into the MRD versus SCAMA situation? I've got a ton of information on this, but I want to know if you think it's worth sharing. Do you want to hear the full story, or is it better to leave it alone? I'm asking you because your opinions matter more to me than those of the so-called celebrity barbers out here. Now let's talk about 360. Should he speak out? Because right now, it feels like this is proof that some barbers will represent a company like SCAMA, a company that won't even address faulty, potentially dangerous products. Meanwhile, they're silent about brands that actually try to be transparent and tell the truth. So here's where I'm stuck. Who's really right and who's wrong? Is it SCAMA? Is it 360? Or is it the entire system we're dealing with? I'm trying to make sense of all this, and I need your help. Drop your thoughts in the comments and tell me, should I expose everything I know about this situation? Should we demand accountability from the people representing these brands? Or am I overthinking it? Let me know because I'm ready to take this discussion wherever it needs to go. Let's talk about 2025, because this year is about to be huge for barbering. I'm telling you, some seriously exciting products are dropping, and if you're not ready, you better get ready. TPOB is coming through with tech that's about to blow your mind. I'm talking next-level innovation, stuff you've never seen before in this industry. But let me just say this right now. There will not be a 360 version of anything. No stickers slapped on old clippers, no reruns of products we've already seen. TPOB is here to innovate, not imitate. I sleep really good at night knowing I can honestly say I speak the truth about everything I say. And in my opinion, I could be the only one doing this. I'm not looking for friends online. I don't want to advertise products I know nothing about just to get a percentage of sales. I won't follow in the footsteps of these barbers. I will continue to represent barbers. If there is anything at all you want me to cover, please let me know now. I will do my best to get the best information possible. And if I'm not fully sure about something, I know one of you will be able to help me out. That's all the time I have today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like and subscribe and leave me a comment or just say hello. I'm about to go on a hot date with an emo. I'm out. Peace.